Oh boy, I can't wait to play my favorite game, Garden Warfare 2, and play some of my favorite characters like the pea shooter. Oh wow, that sure was fun. I love playing Garden Warfare 2 variants. God damn, half these characters suck. Maybe I should play a new guy. One that I haven't played at all. Please don't look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
The piece of fucking shit.
Yeah,
so obviously I don't think this character is good. So let's actually talk about what a good character is. So to paraphrase my Vampire Flower video, basically a character worth picking, whether they have a unique playstyle or niche to give them edge over other variants, or they're just flat out strong. My tracking is ass. Also both. So what does Archaeologist even do? Well, lucky for you, I do know what he does. If you just look at the bottom right of the screen, it'll just tell you. Why even watch my videos if you can just do that, right? It says he fires gold, gems, and all sorts of valuable artifacts. What the f does this even mean? Is this like Pokemon? Do I get more money for killing people with this character? I should. I fucking hate this character. Like seriously, what does he even do? So what even am I gonna talk about? The scientist class? The scientist class, let's do it. The scientist class can choose to heal their allies. If you're wondering why that was such an oddly specific phrasing, please play this game. It goes on sale, it's pretty cheap, for like $5. The scientist class has a lot of not health, but instead mobility, healing, and damage. Also, please note, I didn't say anything about the ammo. Bear that in mind. The scientist class usually focuses on close range damage, if they are going for damage. And this is because of the spray damage. Right here, you can see it, look, please. Alongside their projectile damage. So, for the video's sake, I'll just call this the shotgun. Okay? Now back to Archaeologist. His shotgun damage fucking sucks. His mobility, it's the same as the other scientist. His health, it's the same as the other scientist. Archaeologist's shotgun, holy shit, that's a hard word to say. Archaeologist's, I'm not saying that. His shotgun is pretty long. You're a bitch to me, bro. Look. You don't escape my fucking shotgun range. Tied for the longest scientist shotgun in the game alongside the chemist. Though, the chemist does have more girth on his. It's okay, Archaeologist. The bigger shotguns scare me. With other scientists, you just need to hit an enemy around 2 to 3 times to vanquish them. So hitting both the shotgun and projectile is quite easy. They don't even have a fast fire rate, so there's sort of an emphasis on taking your time and lining up your shots. This isn't really the case for Archaeologist. In fact, it's a little more detrimental to him if anything. He's kind of incentivized to spam his clip into someone, which on its own isn't bad. I mean, who isn't trying to dump an entire clip into someone? Zen Cactus, I guess. You see, to get max damage with Archaeologist, you need to hit both the spray damage and the projectile. And when you hit the projectile, it needs to be a headshot. So, this is so you can do 37 damage, which, yeah, that's more than Asian P. Wow, those characters are now very comparable, right? How were these two even in the same game? That was really fair, by the way. He does fire moderately fast. Not faster than Astronaut, though. And he has more ammo too, I guess, than the average scientist anyway. So, not more than Astronaut. Well, you know, maybe he isn't supposed to be a close-range scientist, you know? Oh, look at the range! My range is insane! Is he good at long range? Well, he's not as good as Astronaut. King fucking Nomus. Does this guy do anything better than the Astronaut? Well, he reloads faster. And I guess, like, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, he does actually kill corn faster than Astronaut does. And specifically corn. That's it. And that's me being a dickweed. If you want to argue this guy's a long-range scientist, you would not only have to compare him to the Astronaut, but also the Paleontologist, who, I'm not gonna lie, might as well just be a direct upgrade. Which is funny, because they're both diggers. Yeah, guys, I said it, I mean, like, I hate both of these guys, right? One guy just doesn't do anything and the other guy is just a general nuisance, you know? And let's talk more about that nuisance. This guy is so fucking annoying, bro. Like, you just sit at the back of the map with him, you do 15 damage, that's 3 less than Archaeologist hitting a headshot, by the way. Right? Like, I'm sorry for having a spasm, but like, seriously. It's like this guy exists specifically to be like, Archaeologist could have been good, you know? Oh, and I guess Paleontologist is on the worst end when it comes to shotgun range. And shotguns in general, it just kind of goes nowhere. You basically have to be point blank with this thing. It feels like an intentional weakness, if anything. Yeah, there are gonna be times where Archaeologist is gonna be better than Paleontologist, but they're so rare and so contrived, and I still hate Archaeologist just enough to the point where I refuse to give him his brownie points. Why do I hate this guy so much? Well, honestly, it's a little petty, but it's because of the variant system. Now, I'm no hater of the Garden Warfare 2 variant system, but when there's so much potential to diversify characters and give them all proper and unique identities, the Archaeologist is just exactly what you don't want to do. He has no proper gimmick, he's outclassed in his long-range niche. If you removed him from the game, it would make the game better. No, seriously. If he wasn't in the game, you wouldn't have to play him for max rank progression. You wouldn't have to play this guy for 50 levels. And he is not good without upgrades. He might actually just be the worst scientist without upgrades. Speaking of, you have to run the damage upgrade on this guy. He does nothing without it. Nothing exceptional anyway. It's important for taking care of Rose, and I don't mean like gently caressing her, I just mean killing her. Dealing specifically 33 damage is a little nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you see, look, Rose, die. See, it's that fucking easy! It means if this guy even got one more damage from his damage upgrade, it would technically be worth running if it means you got to kill Rose just one shot faster. Luckily, he actually gets a little more than one damage, and that does go a long way. If you're wondering why I care so much about Rose, it's because as a scientist, you put your unlife on the line whenever you dive someone. That means when you like warp to them. You do not have the bulk, the survivability, the self-healing to even consider sparing your enemies. And I think Rose is a good benchmark to see if your character is actually capable of assassinating someone. All of her abilities deter aggressive plays, so if your character can reliably get through those abilities, I think your character is a good assassin, right? And Archaeologist, well, holy shit. Alright, it's my arch fucking nemesis Agent P, bro. This is the easiest win of my fucking life. I didn't. No, seriously. Playing bad characters in this game has to be like a bottom 3 experience of all time. And this character isn't even that bad on the surface level, but actually playing him is a completely different story. Remember when I was talking about his shotgun damage and how you need to hit both the projectile and the shotgun and the headshot to hit max damage? Oh, why? I should be winning these fights, bro, not dealing 17 damage. Anyways, I've had enough of this guy. Just to wrap it all up, he's not like the worst character in the game, but he could be so much more. And that's ultimately why I'm not really too big of a fan of him. Okay, bye. Guys, I just got a triple kill with this character. Oh my god. Actually though, fuck this guy. It's everywhere.